copy of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. So in the last episode we had the first 2 games of the Zico Ponte Preta era in Serie A. It's great to be back. Bit mixed when it came to performances. Obviously we won the first game against Vasco da Gama, who we would have hoped to have beaten. But then Gremio, our new rivals, they taught us a real lesson away from home. If you don't take your chances in this league, then you will be caught out, and they sealed the game with an incredible long-range drive. Not a huge amount we could do about it, but we missed a lot of chances, made a big mistake for their first goal. We need to be smarter than that. And I don't know if there's anything to look at message-wise, or we can just get straight in. Unfortunately, Marcinho now injured as well. Not ideal, especially as Mauro Junior is, I think, still out for this one. Let's go and take a look at the sides. He is. That is a real kicker. Mauro Junior still out for another day. We're losing our legs there in attacking midfield. Luckily, neither of them long injuries. So we can probably deal with that. Luis Ricardo, what are you doing there? I think we probably will just stick with Matthias in that role. The only other option is Pedro Castro, who's a little bit more mobile than Matthias. But I think we'll keep things as they are. Luis Fernando in the last game had an absolute shocker. It does seem like we've hired a out-of-work nightclub bouncer who's taken a few too many steroids. He's powerful, but he just seems to be lacking in the old brain department. Hopefully he'll prove us wrong, because if not, we don't really have any other options there. We could play Igor there as a central mid, Matthias or Pedro Castro there, but we really need Mauro Junior back. He has been an incredible signing for us. Every time he plays, he looks like scoring, looks like contributing, and without him, we look a little flat, especially against this slightly better opposition. And Cruzeiro are slightly better opposition than we faced in Serie B. They're not an amazing side. They finished 6th last year, which is pretty good compared to the 8th place that they finished in the 2018 season. They've got a 77 rated striker. Good looking attack, actually. Good looking attack in terms of overall rating. Pretty similar to ours, maybe slightly higher quality. They've got Fred on the bench. Is that Fred the Lion? Is that the Lionheart? It might be. Actually, it's a really good team. It is a really good team. One question for us now is, does Bruno Avini keep his space? He has made some high profile mistakes, but I think team spirit might be the one thing keeping Lucas Claro out of the side. And I did say that we were going to save the third kit for important games, but I think at the Majestoso we should just wear it. I love it. I think it's a great kit, simple but effective, and we won the first game wearing it, so we're not going to, it'd be a shame to only use it for the big games. The throwback kit is coming in. And joining us at the Majestoso to play us in this beautiful throwback kit, commemorating the many, many years that Ponte Preta have been around, Cruzeiro are a very young side. Actually only founded in 1921, so they're only 99 years old. They are basically children compared to Ponte Preta. And in fact, they only had their first season in the top flight in 1960, although they have managed 4 titles since then, and they managed 2 in consecutive years, 2013 and 2014. And they also hold the record for the most Copa Brazil wins with 6, so they've got a lot done in that short time. We've got some way to catch up with them. It is a massive shame to be without both Marcinho and Mauro Junior. It certainly feels like when it comes to turning defence into attack, the transition game, that we need pace in that attacking midfield role. Jimmy Quids has started really well. He's got assists, linked up well with Ziggy. I think we need to keep playing Ziggy and Asano. It does seem like team spirit is pretty important this season. Now, this is a very good side, Cruzeiro. We shouldn't take them lightly. They finished mid-table last season. They've got a lot of quality. At the Majestoso, though, we often have 10% more. Let's see if we can find it. Jimmy Quids now. As we said, everything good's come through him. Looks early for Igor. Igor really pushing on there. Arnaldo does well. Oh, beats his man. Lovely turn of pace from the right back. Can he put a good ball into the box? Now he can. Ziggy near post. What happened there? Seemed to teleport through his foot. Nice ball into Matthias. Looks early for Takuma Asano. Unlucky. We will keep it alive here. That's nice. Igor threads the needle there. Matthias, lovely ball. Looking for Jimmy Quids. Oh, Bruno does really well. Matthias is certainly a passer. He picked a lovely one there. Oh, Igor's read that beautifully. Oh, what a ball into Asano. Can he find a ball into the box? It's out to Igor. Oh, we've taken too much time here. Arnaldo, a good ball in, looking for Matthias. Oh, we weren't ruthless enough there. Now Matthias, edge of the box. Can he work the shooting opportunity? He can. Matthias hits it well. First proper shot in anger. After almost 15 minutes of possession to start this game off, we've got them at arm's length here. Theus we know can hit them. Did well to hold it off. The famous baby though couldn't get it on target. Igor into Jimmy Quids. Looks for Matthias, who's looked really good so far. Plays in MLSM. Ziggy with the poked effort, and it's a great save to deny him. He started the season scoring goals at the same rate that he did in Serie B. Abner puts a foot in, and that's a foul. Unlucky though for Ziggy. Unlucky, another great opportunity. Matthias now pulling strings today. Simple ball into Fernando, who takes that at pace. Ball in looking for Takuma Asano is a good one. Marlison now, back to Thiago Real. Edge of the box, looks to curl one. Oh, he does that a lot, doesn't he? You give him a little space, you give him an inch and he takes a mile. And he had time there just to shape his shot. Had some fair whip on it. Keeper reacted very late, but it's off the bar. Unlucky. Well, we've been probing well in this first half. We've had 54% of possession. We've kept the away side at arm's length, but we need to make it count now. Especially before the end of the half, that would be ideal. Chance here to get the ball into the box. Hermes does well to hold off Arnaldo. Goes back to Robinho. Not that one. Now Motion. Oh, that's dangerous. Ibanez gets a touch. Can we launch a break here? Thiago Real into Igor. That's nice. Now Jimmy Quids through the centre. He's got Abner to one side. The other side is Marilison. That's awful. We keep it alive here. Quidzy into Asano. Oh, lovely first touch. Bit of pace there. Another great save to deny us. As half time is nearly upon us here. Just seconds left. Takuma Asano having a little bit of trouble goal scoring at the moment, but that was a great opportunity. Created it himself with a lovely burst of pace. Unfortunately, that will be half time here at the Majestoso. We certainly deserved a goal. We couldn't find one. Actually, they clawed it back to 50-50 possession. We weren't as dominant as maybe we thought we were. Only 42 successful passes seems low. But we created more chances, had some good ones. I think we've got enough. But again, exactly the same as the Gremio game. If we don't take our chances, we could easily get stung here. Abner now. Not seen enough from him in an attacking role so far in this one. Matthias holds it up really well. He's going to look to play it down the line into Abner. That's a great ball. Can he cut it back here? Ah! Just messing up right at the last second. Oh, Marilison almost found a bit of space there. Showing some great play. We just can't finish it off. Abner. Great hustle. Just to slip one into Takuma Asano. Lovely ball. Oh, Marilison will get the shot off here and gets it in the back of the net. But there's an infringement somewhere there. Well, he's not offside. That's certainly not the case. Keeper had given up by then. Come on, we need to finish this one off. We need a goal. Fernando finds Ziggy. Oh, can just about roll his man there. All inside to Takuma Asano. Can he poke one home here? No, he can't. Oh, we're creating the chances, but an hour gone here. We're looking dangerously like not taking any of them today. Quincy puts it wide to Arnaldo. Igor. Fernando. This is nice. Takuma Asano, lovely touch. Out of his feet, finds Ziggy. Can we finish it off here? That is liquid football. Oh, Ziggy Stardust. Yes. The deadlock finally broken 64 minutes in, and it took some very, very Zico-like Joga Bonita there. Just knocking it around. Lovely first touch from Takuma Asano. He found the pass eventually. But it's a great spell of possession here. And there's 3, 4, 5 passes in the build-up there. Takuma Asano, lovely footwork into Ziggy. Continues his great goal-scoring record in Serie A. We finally get the goal that we richly deserved here at the Majestoso. Vamos Macaca! And Ziggy on the score sheet again. Lovely stuff. So 72 minutes on the clock. It's a trademark Zico triple sub. Matthias is replaced by Pedro Castro. Arnaldo will get a rest with Luis Ricardo coming on, and Mabele comes on for Takuma Asano. Straight swap there. No positional changes. We're going to still look for another goal here. We've got some fresh legs to do it with now. Yes, Pedro. The Brazilian Aaron Ramsey. Finds Ziggy there. Good ball to him. He releases just before being awfully fouled, and then there's another big challenge coming in there. We're happy to slow things down though. Cruzeiro coming back into this game pretty well, so we'll take the little snarky little fouls and we'll take our time here with only just over 4 minutes left. Jimmy Quids now. No need to try anything stupid here. Pedro Castro, oh that's lovely, away from his man. Castro edge of the box with the left foot. With only 2 minutes left here. Nearly signed, sealed, delivered there. And that is all she wrote for this one. Ziggy with another goal. It's a tight 1-0 in the end, but, we'll absolutely take that. As we've made a step up in the quality of the league, and we seem to be managing pretty well. It's a mid-table side. They've got some good players. I would say their overall team rating is probably better than ours. But we do have the boost of the Ponte Pretanos at the Majestoso. And there we are. Well, we reduced them to only 1 shot on target in the game, and that has to be certainly applauded. Great work from Luis Fernando with a 7. Well, there you go. I mean, if he plays well, then they're always going to find it difficult, and he's obviously responded to the criticism from Zico in the last game. Everyone looking pretty good there, and just can't wait to have Mauro Junior back in this side. That's good work indeed. Gremio beating Vasco da Gama 1-0. Palmeiras with a 4-1 win. Sao Paulo Internacional all winning as expected. There we are, 4th in the league, looking good. And only 3 days later, we're taking a trip to Sport Recife. That's going to be an interesting one. Hang on, have we got a cutscene here? Ooh, a cheeky Chapter 3 League opener cutscene. What will this hold? Well, there we are. We're exceeding everyone's expectation. The media isn't ragging on us either. More of the same. All positives here from a not very angry Phil Collins. And Zico looking lovely in the sportswear. Just pulling open his laptop to check his fantasy football. And that is a very strange screenshot to give us there. Zico looking every bit his age. But anyway, yeah, decent there. And apparently pressure mounting for Ponte Preta. And as they enter the mid-season, will Zico have enough up their sleeve to maintain this position? Hopefully. I think we've got it. I think we've got the ability in the side. Let's take a look at the messages. Mauro is fully fit. But we are going to have a quick look at another one of our new players before we go any further. And this one's a quick one, really. Another player with not that much to talk about. Lucas Claro dos Santos was born in 1991, not far from Campinas, just down the road, in Ribeirão Preto, Sao Paulo. Started his youth career at Curitiba, a side we know well from Serie B. And after getting to, I think, a fair amount of fame, maybe fame's the wrong word, but a little bit of notoriety at least at Curitiba, where he played for 6 years, he got his move to Europe. Well, sort of Europe anyway. He got his move to the Turkish league to, this is a tough one, Gençlerbirliği, that well-known side. And he was there for a couple of seasons. He only made 69 appearances in the end, but left in 2019 and has made the move to Fluminense. So sort of a sideways move, I guess, to one of the top sides in Serie A, having not really done much in Turkey. He's only played a couple of games for them. Made 5 appearances for the Brazil under-20 side, but he's had a fairly unremarkable career. The stats guys in this obviously rate him highly as an athlete. 85 physical contact, he's pretty quick as well. He's lacking in defensive awareness, but it's not bad. If we have to bring him in, it's not going to be a problem at all. Probably would be better than Bruno Avini, but it's team spirit at the moment that would prevent him coming in. But he's just one of the many Brazilian players who's made the move to Europe, and it's not quite worked, and he's ended up back there. Having spent, his prime years in Europe not doing a lot. And it really does make you think, doesn't it, about the quality of the Brazilian leagues, and if there's any way that you could ever change it. If you think, as if you're English, if you watch the Premier League, imagine that there weren't a load of foreign players. In fact, there were barely ever any foreign players, and all the best players, your Harry Kanes, your Jack Wilsheres, all of that quality player just leaves. You know they're going to leave. You don't get even slightly attached to them, and your team turns over squads every couple of years. And you wonder what effect that must have had on the international team as well. Obviously they've not done badly, but it's just, it's a tough one, isn't it? It is a tough one. Lucas Claro, one of those players, went to make his fortune. I don't know how much money he made there, but he's found his way back, and now he's back at Ponte Preta and still struggling to get a game, still struggling. But anyway, we probably won't see him unless we get some bad form. Then we might see him get a run in the side. He could nail down a place with a good performance. But anyway, let's concentrate on today's game. We are taking a very long trip, 1,649 miles to be exact, north of Campinas to Recife, to take on Sporting Club do Recife, also known as the Lion. And that's about as interesting as they get. That is about as interesting as they get. In 2018, they finished 17th in Serie A, relegated to Serie B. And then last year, in our simulation of 2019 Serie B, they got promoted in 4th by just 3 points. They just snuck up. So this is a team that we should absolutely be beating. Let's see what side we're going to have today. Oh, Mauro Junior coming in on a sideways arrow, but I think we certainly will start him over Matthias. Although Matthias was good. What difference does it make taking Igor out? It does give us a hit. Need to change this round permanently, but Arnaldo comes back in. Well, there we are. I think this could be the opportunity for Lucas Claret. No, it couldn't. He's on a downward arrow. For fuck's sake, Lucas. You had your chance. Question now is Mabele or Balboa up top. What does Balboa do? 86. Mabele, we're at 90. That's pretty impressive. I think we're going to start Mabele just because he's looked good. Gives us a big hit there. 90 team spirit is pretty incredible. What would putting Matthias on as well? Do 83. Then it gets a little too low for my liking. So I think we'll keep things as they are. And Sporting Recife, 60s all around. This surely is a team that we can just steamroll here. They were lucky to get promoted. And now we're going to just remind them where they really should be, which is not in this league. Let's smash it. Come on. And here we are, ready for this one in the 35,000 capacity. Ilha do Retiro. Oh shit! Oh my god, it's Tim. What's he doing here? What's he doing out in Recife? Alright, you're right. We'll smash. They're going to smash the like button, Tim. Alright, just chill. Yeah, you better like this video. If you've made it this far, you might as well. I'd love to see us get to 200 likes on this episode. We've been doing much better. But if you see the like number is below 200, just press it. Just press it. And if you've just pressed it now, we're going to win. Guaranteed. If you haven't pressed it and we lose, that's also on you. Right, come on, let's do this. 2 wins in a row in the league. Let's go. Igor across to Luis Fernando. Had a great game in the last one. He's going to power forward here. Just slips it into the path of Mauro Junior. He'll run at him here. Mauro Junior, edge of the box, lines one up straight at Mailson. Unlucky, but it's great to have his dynamism back in this side. Mauro Junior, lovely turn, looks for Abner. Ball inside to Takuma Asano. He's to the line here. Can he cut it back from Mabele? No, Chico's there. Cuts that one out. That was pretty tasty. Ravini, ball wide into Abner. Mauro Junior and him. Could this be the birth of something beautiful? That little drop of the shoulder there from Abner was pretty damn beautiful. And still Abner now finds Mauro Junior eventually. Mauro Junior unnecessary. Mabele with the overhead kick. It's wide. Mauro Junior, the razzle-dazzle. Didn't quite pay off there, but this is lovely interplay with Abner and Mauro Junior. Is there a more exciting... Well, I suppose that sort of puts him into a good position for crossing, despite the defender being quite far away. Mabele, the acrobatic effort, but you've got to love that Mauro Junior, Abner link-up. Both young, both exciting. I think that's going to be a source of a lot of goals for us this season. Oh, and Jimmy Quids, Mabele win it back. Oh, and they've still got it here. Mabele. Oh, lovely pace from Mabele. He's away from Chico. Still in Ndombe. Mabele with the outside of the boot. And the African gets another goal in the black and white of Ponte Preta. And his shushes to the home side. Unnecessary there in Ndombe. But great to see him getting on the score sheet here. And there is our international connection. Takuma Asano and Ndombe Mabele. I think I mentioned there's probably less than 20 international players, and that includes South American countries in the Brazilian league. That is mind-blowing, isn't it? Absolutely mind-blowing. And we've got 2 of them now, and they're both doing pretty well. And Ndombe Mabele is going to be pushing Ziggy all season for this starting spot. He's a great stand-in to have when form is low. That first touch, the acceleration, just was too much for Chico to handle. They did well to get back. Even under a lot of pressure, though, he got the side foot poke away into the back of the net, and we're off the mark. Ibanez now brings it forward. It's a rare forry forward for the headmaster, and he can push it into Mauro Junior. Allowed to turn, you could regret that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Takuma Asano, finish it off. Oh, they're standing off him. They know. They're damned if they do, damned if they don't, with this little magician. Checks away from his man, spins back inside. Lovely footwork. Takuma Asano. Side foot, wide, unlucky. Let's keep this going. This is great work. Navini. Oh, that's not meant to happen. But it falls to Luis Fernando. Fernando now over the halfway line. The smart option is to use this left-hand flank. Getting a lot of joy here, and Abner gets the ball here to the line. Oh, Fernando, lovely to... Oh, it's... Oh! Mauro Junior with the left. Unlucky. Mauro Junior. Oh, that's ridiculous. Mauro Junior, can he finish? Oh! Just dancing through him there. Oh. Well, that should have been more goals. Should have been more goals. Look at that. Somehow they had more possession. But Zico's Ponte Preta putting on an attacking masterclass with Mauro Junior at the heart of everything. Should have had a second. We've got to kill this one off. Come on. Better here. Much better from Recife. It's the first time we've seen their striker with the ball. Juninho takes a shoulder barge from Fernando pretty damn well. And now Samir. Isano's back to help out. They're doing well here. That will find Iago. Gets away from Jimmy Quids. Oh, let's not give them a goal. They don't deserve one. They don't deserve one, but it certainly feels like one's coming here. Get the fucking ball back. Ibanez can't win it. Ronaldo now. Jesus. They've had possession for far too long for my liking. Can they work an opportunity here? This is well worked. Rickson allowed to turn. Great save, Ivan. First time he's been called into action today. And it felt like for everything in the world that ball was going to be sucked into the net. Managed to avoid it there. Have we weathered the storm? Well, they've got another opportunity here. From a corner. It's going to be Samir to put it into the box. Jimmy Quids is beaten in the air, but luckily they head over. Ibanez, good ball into Mauro Junior. Seen enough of him in this half. That's a good ball out from Quincy into Abner. Has to cut back though to find Fernando. Now Mauro Junior again. Lovely first touch. Can slip in Abner here. Can put a ball into the box. Mabele near post. Oh, could fall to Asano. Doesn't. Almost gets the rebound. We just can't kill this game off. As I said, everything good is coming down this left-hand side. Abner with a good ball in. Forcing a great save there. Mabele. Oh, Asano almost fortunately bundles that in. Oh, chance here. Juninho. Oh, Abner's got to get to this. No! Hirui does really well. And now Raul Prata, good ball in. Ibanez is there. The header is weak. What was that? You meant to be the headmaster? No! Shit! We are really threatening to give away this lead. Samir now. 78 minutes on the clock. Let's keep it tight here. Oh, Hirui's away from Igor. Fernando can head away. We've still not got the ball back here. Oh, good chance here for Rickson with the effort, and it's off the post. My God. Let's just, do we keep going for the second goal? Do we sit? 11 minutes left. A big decision for Zico to make here. Ibanez finds a great ball into Abner. He's still cracking on. Oh, he's just about found Mauro Junior. Now Matthias. Oh, lovely work from him. Can he find Mabele? He can. Mabele on the right. Sweeps it home to finish it off. Great close control there from the famous baby. And he sets up Mabele. Get him, Mabele. A brace for him today. And Abner just about found Mauro Junior. Matthias here just on the pitch. Uses his body well. Holds off the defender. Just slips it. It's fouled there as he does so, but pushes it into the path of Mabele, who finishes well. Grabs his second today. Confident in front of goal. Oh, Megs! And that is a good finish. Matthias is classy. He is classy. Could he replace Igor permanently? I think that would really make this midfield purr. But I just wonder whether he's got the pace to deal with some of the issues in midfield. But he's done a great job of showing he can there. Now Matthias. Away from Renato. Can he slip Mabele in for a third? No, he can't. But Asano could. Looks for the 1-2. That's poor. Oh, come on. That's nearly blustered our way through. And there we have it. A brace for the Congolese striker Ndombe Mabele. And 2 wins on the bounce here for Ponte Preta. The new boys in Serie A. Certainly making some noise early doors here. And I'm sure the board, the fans, Zico will all be very, very pleased with our start to the season. And despite only having 40%, we managed 7 shots on target. Mauro Junior was an absolute pain. Really unlucky not to get a goal or an assist in this one. But Mabele was there to do his job professionally, finish off the chances when asked. And a bit of a mixed game all round. Ivan had to make a couple of saves. And there we are, we stay in the top 4. And Gremio, top of the league, they're yet to lose. So, you know, lost to, so far, the best team. Doesn't make it any easier, though, at all. Got a nice long break now before we go up against Santos. Oh, we're inviting them to the Majestoso. That could be an interesting one. And then we've got Palmeiras after that. A side that we know and hate, having been kicked out of the cup by them. So it's a big one in the next episode. And we've got what looks like a pretty difficult run of games coming up. Santos, they're a 3-star side. Palmeiras, 3.5. Internacional, 3.5. They're a good side. Yeah, it's not going to get any easier. But this has been a hell of a lot of fun, and I'm really loving this side. I think we've built a really nice squad. So join me on Saturday for the next one, and I'll see you in a bit.